Snurfing is the most soulful, natural and radical experience in snow one can have. It's just you, a plank, a string and the environment around you. No boots, bindings, rods or other equipment that interferes. The snurfer has a direct line to the soul of snow and you can feel it. It's meditation in motion on steroids. It's hard to explain how you can be in that flow and yet at the same time feel the adrenaline pumping in your veins.
Snurfing is so much more than just getting out in the backcountry to get the perfect ride or make the coolest trick. Snurfing is a lifestyle.
Snurfing is about taking a step back from everyday life, experiencing nature and finding yourself. But most important is to have a great time with your friends.
We are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz.
We would like to show you how we do the snurfing, so we packed a lot of stuff and started a journey to do what we love. The next morning was beautiful and we had to get up very early to reach our destination. We are going to a small village far up in Jämtland in Sweden called Rötviken. We have heard a lot about it and that the conditions for some great snurfing is awesome this winter. Lucky us, we have some friends there who lent us their cabin. During a short stop to stretch our legs, we just had to snurf, even though the conditions at the side of the road were not that great.
I look goddamn good, I have to say. We are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz. We are the Snurferboyz. We are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz. I am a snurfer boy, living my dream. I love pancakes loaded with sugar and cream. I am a snurfer boy, doing my thing. I don't have a job or wife with a ring. We are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz. We are the Snurferboyz. We are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz.
Before we drive out into the wilderness with the snowmobiles, we just had to snurf the surroundings.
I got my first snurferboard back in 1978. The moment I jumped onto the snurfer I knew that this was my thing. What I didn't know was the impact of getting onto that snurfer, that it would become a huge part of my everyday life. That was 40 years ago and I'm still snurfing. Stig, yeah, he's one of a kind. A hardcore snurfer with the soul of gold. He's a master of having fun, being funny and looking funny.
First day,
Yeah,
in Rötviken.
very happy.
An epic day, I must say.
It's totally delivered.
Yeah. I mean, no wind, sunny, snow is like 1 meter. It's
Crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
And we're snurfing.
We're snurfing. Unbelievable.
This is life. Snurfs up, man. Snurfs up.
Today's plan is to reach deep into the back country, and we began preparing ourselves properly.
We had to dig about 2 meters down in the snow to make a fire.
But we cannot complain about the snow. I mean, we were looking for this.
Yeah, we wanted deep pow pow
And we got
yeah,
deep pow pow.
but it's hard to grill the hot dogs.
For sure.
Everything was going just great until that moment. Stig was going to check out the other side of the lake when a disaster struck. The sled plowed down into the water under the snow, and the snowmobile got stuck hard. It took us hours to dig it up.
So we have been walking back and forth with all the stuff.
Yeah, we had to drag the scooter polka over
with all
the
the
ice
stuff
in the
yeah.
deep snow. I think we are going home.
We are going back to civilization tomorrow, and even if there is no more snow experiences, the adventure is not over. A true Snurfer weekend has so many sides. Snurferboyz, yes we are the Snurferboyz. Snurferboyz.
Snurfers, snurfers, Snurferboyz, snurfing the hardest line. Pow, pow, snurfers.
In Sweden, there is a saying when you have a hangover. We had what we say a severe wooden cap, and as a consequence we did some final snurfing before driving home. It blew up to storm, and as it turned out, yesterday was the last day of real winter this season. Spring was on its way. Back home we did some big jump snurfing, but the snow was rapidly vanishing and the snurfers were soon stuffed away. So, the summer is coming and you might think that the melting snow marks the end to snurfing. Not really. To us, snurfing is a mindset and a lifestyle, and even with the snurfers in the closet, we still try to practice its ways. The flow with nature, the happiness, the feeling that you don't always have to compete and struggle. We try to remember that the perfect ride is when you come down with style and a happy face, rather than quicker and more prestigious.
What is this song about?
Life. Like a stone. It just catches the essence of life. Maybe we are a stone, just lying in the mud.
Is it not like you are stoned?
No, nothing like I'm stoned. I mean, Chris Cornell, he nails it in this song.
Is he a stone?
Maybe Chris Cornell is a stone. I mean, he's dead now, and he's a little stone lying in the gravel, and yes, he's a little stone, and we are stones too. We are, I mean. We are all stones. I mean, I think he catches everything in